So, machines versus free weights, okay? Which one is better? I'm gonna go over the pros and cons of both and talk about, the whole team free weights versus team machines thing we have going on. So let's go ahead and dig into it. Here we go. So team free weights says, machines are non-functional. The machine selects your movement path, right? So the gains you make are less transferable to real life. When you use a machine, you do not use your body's stabilizer muscles because the movement of the machine is fixed and you don't depend on stability. Let's move on. Some machines do not fit your body typing or body structures. Machines aren't fully adjustable. They're not fully adjustable, and the resistance curve might not fit your body structure the best. Free weights increase your strength better. The central nervous system works harder, right? Therefore, you're going to be more coordinated with the weight. The weight exercises demand more coordination, which improves your CNS central nervous system, and it's important for the body to develop that coordination. Let's see here. Free weights cause more muscle damage, right? The more muscle damage you create, the more muscle growth you create. Okay, so all of these arguments, I would say, have been going on for quite some time. Some of these arguments are legit, and others, well, not so much. First things first, there is no such thing as stabilizers, okay? Stabilizing is a muscle function. Just like fixating and moving, stabilizing means making a moving joint more stable while involved in a movement. Okay, a muscle can be a stabilizer in one exercise and a mover in a different exercise. For example, the lats and rhomboids will stabilize the shoulder joint in a bench press, okay, but be a prime mover in a row, if that makes sense. More muscles can be stabilizer or fixators. So let me rephrase that. Most muscles can be stabilizers or fixators. So let's go ahead and move on to team machines, and I've got a couple of notes here. Okay, so tension is tension, right? Team machine says tension is tension. Machines are safer and target muscles better. The second thing that they say, team machine here, the muscles don't know if the resistance is coming from free weights, a machine, a pulley station, your body weight, a wheelbarrow, etc., right? When a muscle does mechanical work against a resistance, it will adapt and grow. Meaning, what they're trying to say is your body really doesn't know the difference between a free weight, a machine, or a cable, right? Resistance is resistance, tension is tension. That's what they're trying to say there. So, moving on. Machines will provide more constant tension. A well-designed machine will change the resistance during the path, increasing it in the portion of the range of motion where you're stronger. Machines make it easier to target a muscle, right? One of the benefits of free weights is to involve more muscles in an exercise. So this can also make machines superior if you want to better shift the focus to a single muscle, like strictly quads, strictly shoulders, strictly tricep, things of that nature. Team machine makes the argument that you can more easily compensate with free weights because the machine is on a fixed path and predetermined and you can't change the form really. Well, you can compensate a bit by changing body position with a dumbbell or a barbell. Machines are less demanding on the central nervous system. This can be beneficial for someone who trains 5 to 6 days per week with weights because it allows the CNS system to recover faster, which will allow them to train that muscle more frequently if training with machines. Another advantage I would say of training with machines, or what they say, team machines, it says you can go to failure on machines, right? A lot of times if you don't have a spotter with free weights, you don't want to go to failure because you don't know what's going to happen, right? I mean, I wouldn't want to load 500 or 600 pounds on my shoulders and worry about whether or not I was going to get crushed by the weight. So moving on here, some more notes here. So which team is right, okay? Team free weights or team machines? Well, here we go. Both are right and both are wrong. The key is knowing what situations are best for using free weights and what situations and or scenarios are best for using machines. When it comes to gaining muscle, it's all about effectively tearing down the muscle and triggering an increase in protein synthesis. 4 things that trigger muscle growth: muscle fiber fatigue, all right? Fatigue in the muscle, putting the stressor on the muscle, putting the hustle behind the muscle, right? Number 2, muscle damage. When you damage the muscle cell, you trigger the muscle repair process, okay? Muscle damage is best caused with fairly heavy weights, aka moderately heavy weights, for moderate reps of 5 to 8 repetitions, maybe up to 10 reps per set. Okay, moving on. Number 3, mTOR, lowercase m, uppercase TOR. mTOR activation triggers protein synthesis and starts the muscle building process. And number 4, local growth factors and lactate release. The burn and/or accumulating lactic acid has long been associated with muscle growth for bodybuilders, right? Science has recently shown they've been right for the most part. So moving on. So what's best? Free weights, team machines. Here we go. Free weights. Multi-joint versions are best, right? Free weight multi-joints are best when your main goal is overall strength, when you want to focus strictly on muscle damage, and when you want to do more with fewer exercises, right? Decrease the volume, increase the load, type things of that nature. Machines, pulleys are best when you're trying to focus on the muscle you have hard time feeling with free weights. You want to stimulate growth using the growth factors method, or you want to use the muscle failure fatigue approach, or you want to specifically target the working muscle. So, with that being said, I think we could all agree here there is some great scenarios and or situations where free weights would be better, and there's also some scenarios and or situations where machines and cables are better. My recommendation, here's my recommendation. Pick 2 compound exercises with free weights, okay? For, let's say, I don't know, legs, right? Pick 2 compound exercises for legs, or, 2 compound exercises for chest at the first part of your workout, right? 3 to 4 sets apiece, using moderately heavy weights of anywhere from 6 to 12 repetitions. And then, right? And then, just like the movie, you're going to maybe toss in 2 or 3 machine cable slash movements. So in doing so, you could literally do 4, 8, 12, 16, 16 sets for a muscle group roughly, more if you want to, and do maybe like 8 sets with some free weights, right? And then maybe like 8 sets, 2 different exercises with cables slash machines. I hope this information helped you out. There was a lot covered in this one. I made a lot of notes, which is why I was looking down a lot. I just wanted to make sure I got everything right. I had a lot of bullet comments. So I hope that this helps you guys out. I want to continue to provide you guys with the best and latest and greatest information on weight training, fitness, nutrition, and supplementation. So for more information on my online weekly workout plans, online weekly diet plans, online weekly supplement protocols, or my online weekly bodybuilding and physique show prep coaching, please contact me using the information provided below, or just shoot me a direct message on my Instagram, Facebook. I will also be posting this video up on YouTube. So I hope you guys have an excellent day. I am out of here.